So let's get back to whether spinal steroid injections are safe. Well, there's good reason to worry about undergoing them, but in the years ahead, I don't think that the risk of spinal meningitis from fungus is going to be one of them. It's unlikely that there's ever going to be another instance of contaminated epidural steroids because the FDA is thoroughly chastened and embarrassed, as it should be, and it's all over this, and compounding facilities are going to be supervised in a way that they have never been supervised before if they're allowed to remain open at all. So on that level, I'd say you're quite safe. But let's go over what the negatives really are. Despite the fact that any physician can give them, the injections are not simple to administer. This is not like getting your tetanus booster. That needle is in close proximity to the delicate spinal nerves and the dura, which is the protective outer layer of the spinal cord. There's always a risk of developing what is called a dural tear or puncture when a needle is inserted into the epidural space very near the spinal cord. It's meant to stop short of the dura, of course, but that doesn't always happen. And if the needle nicks the dura, you'll find yourself saddled with a spinal fluid leak, which means you will have a roaring, massive headache for a few days, and you'll also have to lie flat. And it also means there's an increased chance of infection. That may, in fact, be the reason why some individuals have developed meningitis from the tainted drugs and others have not. In some cases, the dura may have been nicked and the tainted drug could have flowed straight into the cerebral spinal fluid and then straight into the patient's brain. Some experts say that meningitis cannot develop unless the infectious agent gets through the dura, but whether that's correct or not remains to be seen.